Oh, hello everyone. It is me, Firegun90, and I am back. And oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back. And I know that probably sounded pretty gay. I was like, oh my goodness, but no, I didn't mean to say that. But yeah, it's my first full commentary since like January or February or some. It was a really long time. My first full commentary for a while. I've been really busy with my AP computer programming class. I took the test Tuesday. It is currently Thursday, May 10th. I took the AP test. It was pretty easy, and now the my third block, which would be my AP computer programming class, is pretty it's obsolete. We're basically not going to be doing anything for the rest of the year, which is about like a month left of school, and then we have summer break. But yeah, it was computer. My AP computer programming class was basically just on Java and like its logic and stuff, and we really never did write any programs, but we sure do know what a subclass can and can't do, what a superclass can and can't do, what a abstract class, for loops, while loops, all these things, we learned in the short, uh, well, I had the class since August, but we really didn't kick into it until about January, so that's when I basically just stopped making, not really stopped making, but I really didn't have the time. And when I did have the time, I really wouldn't have the motivation. I would be either really tired or I'd be studying or something. But when I did have the time, I tried to do a commentary. But Sony Vegas, it just kept crashing. Like it'd record for a good about 30 seconds, and then it would just really slow down. And as soon as I hit stop, it would like keep going on, but like a millisecond for like every second, and then it crashed, and it wouldn't save any of the previous work that I just did. So I had to switch over to PowerDirector, CyberLink PowerDirector 10. Um, I don't know if it's a better program just yet, but it sure is easier to use. But once I render this video and see how like the quality is and how the audio quality is, and then I'll be able to tell if this is like a good program for like recording and all that. But as of right now, I really don't I really can't say. It's like I said, it's really easy to use. It's not like you need to be a rocket scientist to use this program. I mean, so now you need to be a rocket scientist to use any program, unless that program has to do with rocket science. But it's pretty simple. Drag and drop, cut up, crop. Only thing I don't like about the crop is that I basically have to if I don't have the project file in 16 in widescreen and 16:9. I don't know if it's the same exact thing for like every other country, but like I have to have it in widescreen 16:9, because if I have it in 4:3, the standard TV, which is what I play on, standard definition television, it like when I crop it, it crops out too much. Like it crops out like half the radar. It crops out too much, and it doesn't crop. It crops out too much off the sides, and it crops out a lot from the top. That's a good way. I crops out a lot from the top and a little from the side, so I have to go to 16:9 to take out most of the sides. What I really want to do is just, because when you capture with a dazzle, you have like these little lines at the top, and they're really unattractive. So I decide to cut them out, crop them out, and that's basically how I crop my videos. But now it's once I switch to 16:9, it's kind of not. I don't want to say it's just like Sony Vegas, because it's nothing like Sony Vegas. I mean, it's easier to use. I'm pretty sure I said that like 10 times before, but that's really what I really only have good going for it right now, because I've only been using it for like the past 2 days to make this video and another upcoming video that should be uploading moments after this one. Should be up for like a week or so. Nah, I'm trying to upload a video every week, and now that I have the time, it'll be a lot easier to do because instead of having all four classes, that's what I have like in my high school. Well, this year, not next year, it's gonna change. But this year, you're supposed to get four classes. Each class is called the block, and the class itself is 90 minutes, and you get there and every semester you get four new classes because you are completely done with that class. But the only downside to it, well, the upside to it is that you get 8 credits instead of the standard 7, as opposed to everybody else. We get 8 credits because um, we do 8 classes, 4 per semester. But the only really downside to it is that it's like instead of having the entire year to do it, our entire year to do an entire class, you have half a year because you have to make room for those extra 4 classes. So it's kind of a lot of work, but it's doable. It's not like a ridiculous amount. But next year, well, like I said, it's gonna be changing next year because they're switching to 7 classes, and I think it's gonna have our first block is gonna stay the same, and then days we're gonna have odds, so it'd be like first, third, fifth, and then seventh. Well, first, third, fifth, and seventh, and then we have even days, which would be first, second, fourth, and sixth, and those would switch every other day. Like we have odds on Monday, evens on Wednesdays, and all that stuff. And I think the only one that stays static, would be the first block. It's one of the blocks is gonna be the same, and they're gonna be cutting off, I think like 10 minutes off of our lunch, and we get a pretty lengthy lunch, which is we get a 45-minute lunch. Um, it's good. You get your food and stuff, get in line, whatever, talk to your friends, hang out, wait till your next class starts. And I also heard that we're gonna have another lunch, but I don't know. I don't quite see how that works. I don't see where to get in, but where you would fit that into the schedule. But yeah, that's basically what I have been doing. How my classes are, how it's set up. Well, I haven't been making too many videos too often, and yeah, this video is winding down pretty quickly, and wow, I do not believe I've been talking straight for 7 minutes straight. Well, I'm gonna let the music play out, and yeah, enjoy your chicken day. Yeah.